Welcome to the Vanilla to Vixen podcast. This show contains adult content, so if you are under 18 or easily offended, please switch off now. Mr. and Mrs. N are not qualified relationship counsellors. This show is for entertainment purposes only. Now the disclaimer is out of the way. Sit back, relax, and enjoy our journey from Vanilla to Vixen.
Welcome to episode 173 of Vanilla to Vixen. We are your hosts, Mr. and Mrs. N, and we're also sometimes known as
the Naughty Couple.
Hello, Mrs. N.
Hello, Mr. N.
Welcome to another rip-roaring Vanilla to Vixen. We've got some very exciting news for you this week.
We do. We also have some very exciting guests.
The main meat of the show.
Yes.
We'll get into the main meat of the show. We are meeting owners of a brand new club that's just opened.
Yes.
Up north.
Up north.
Land of bread cakes. So if you're down south, it's a BAP.
Yes.
But the further up north you go, it becomes more and more ostentatious.
I thought they were barm cakes up north.
Barm cakes, yeah, sometimes.
Okay.
Here in the Midlands, it's commonly known as a cob.
It is. It is.
But that could go on. We could go on for hours about that. Meanwhile, I want to tell you a little story.
Oh, okay.
A young lady walks into a supermarket, and on her way round, she sees a chap who had his wicked way with her the previous evening at the V2V club.
Oh.
Well, not really, because it's not opened yet. But they'd been to the club, another club, and he'd had his wicked way with her. And he was stacking washing powder boxes on the shelves. And she goes up to him, pokes him and says, "You lying bastard. Last night you told me you were a stunt pilot." And he says, No. I told you I was a member of the aerial display team.
I love that. That's a good one.
There you go. So we'll start off with some news.
Okay.
We've got really, really exciting news this week.
Very exciting news.
So for everybody that's been listening, will know that we have basically started our own club. It's the V2V Club.
It is.
Which is in Nuneaton in Warwickshire.
Yes.
Over 3,000 square foot of fun. And cakes.
And cakes.
And sweet treats.
And sweets.
And naughty stuff. Anyway, the website is now fully up and running.
You've been working very hard, Mr. N.
I have been working with Elon Musk in the background. Well, he said his name was Elon something or other. Probably not Elon Musk. But it's looking fantastic, the website now.
Yes, it is.
And you could go to the website. It is called v2v.uk. So v2v.uk, and it's the number 2 in that website name. And you can see everything all about the club. We've not got pictures of the gallery up just yet because basically the club isn't finished yet. The club opens in February 2026.
Yes.
We've already got hosts.
Yes.
And we've got the hosts with the mosts, baby.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my God, we've got some experienced hosts who are already doing amazing parties.
Yes.
Like the amazing Curvaceous Creatures at Purple Mamba.
The sexy squirrels.
The sexy squirrels, they're going to be doing a very special party for us early next year.
Yeah.
I'm very pleased to announce that. They're going to carry on, of course. Purple Mamba will always be their home.
Yes,
always.
absolutely.
So we're very, very honoured that they're coming on tour to the V2V Club in Nuneaton, Warwickshire.
Yes.
Very excited about that. And we've also got some really special guests.
Mm-hmm.
who are going to be hosting a games night for us. Can you guess who they might be?
I don't think we should reveal that yet.
We'll leave that as a little tease.
Exactly.
But what we can announce, as from now, the minute this podcast is broadcast on Friday, the whatever day it is.
I think it's the 5th.
Friday the 5th, you can buy your membership. If you are a lady, single lady, or a couple, you can buy your lifetime membership to the V2V Club.
Oh my God.
How exciting. So we're not doing annual memberships.
Nope, we're not.
After a lot of consideration, we are club consumers ourselves.
Yes, absolutely.
And we know how expensive it can be when, you're going out to your club and 12 months later and you go, oh no, my membership's ran out.
Yeah.
So you have to pay your membership on top of your entrance fee.
Yes, it can be extremely expensive.
Absolutely. And sometimes it can be like triple figures
before
you even walk through the door.
Yeah.
Because you're paying your event and plus you're paying your membership. And it makes it really expensive, especially if you're a single gentleman or, So we want to cut some of that expense out for our members. And we're not doing annual renewable memberships. It's a one-off lifetime membership registration. So if you go onto v2v.uk, you can buy your membership. If you're a couple or a single lady, you can buy it straight away. And then it is ready. You are ready to go to the club. You can just purchase your entrance ticket to whatever event you want to come to.
Yeah.
And the events will begin... Are you ready for this? On the 6th of February, 2026.
Oh, my word.
We are not far away. And we obviously have a limited number of memberships at this stage that we can give away.
Yes.
So it will be first come, first served. So if you want to get in there and get your membership early, it would be advisable. Obviously, you will still need to buy tickets for the individual events.
Yes.
So if you buy a membership now, we can't guarantee you will get a ticket to the opening night. We can't promise that because, again, you'll have to buy your tickets online and the tickets for the opening nights will be available in January time.
Yes.
A month before. We're going to do it a month before and you can buy your tickets online. But you can buy your membership and you will need to be a member, obviously, of the club. It's members only. You will need to be a member before you can buy your tickets. Okay? If that all makes sense?
Yep, that all makes sense.
Prices. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
If you're a couple, you can buy your ticket at £20 for a lifetime membership to the V2V Club.
What a bargain.
20 quid. That won't even buy you half a tank of diesel.
Exactly. And look what you're getting for your 20 quid.
If you're a single lady, it's just £10 for a lifetime membership. Okay? £10 for a lifetime membership. Single gentlemen. Our gents, we've not forgotten you.
We haven't forgotten you, my lovelies.
Single gentlemen, you will need to be verified.
Absolutely.
So you can't just go online and buy a membership like a couple or a single lady.
No.
At this stage, we are offering single gentlemen memberships only to single gentlemen who have already attended and been verified at a V2V event.
Yes.
At another club. So if you've been to see us at the Annex, or if you've been to see us at Liberty Elite, or if you've been to see us at Purple Mamba and you're a single gentleman and you're verified by us and we've met you at one of our parties, you can email us. All our email details are on the website, v2v.uk. Email us, show us that you've got your verification via your Fab Swingers or Swing Hub, however what you want to do it, or tell us which party you attended, and we can then arrange your membership for you.
Yeah.
And we have already been inundated with membership enquiries. So single guys, if you've already been to a V2V party, please contact us as soon as possible to guarantee your membership. Likewise, we've already had quite a few inquiries from single ladies.
Yes.
So you could go straight online, single ladies, and just buy your membership, £10 online on v2v.uk. You can pay via PayPal. You can pay by all the big cards. You can even pay by, what's it called? Google Pay?
Yeah, is it called GPay?
GPay, I think. Apple Pay, Pear Pay, Orange Pay. All the fruitiness. You can pay us in blackberries if you want to. But you go on v2v.uk and all the details are on there, all the terms and conditions, all the club policies, everything's on there, and we will be bringing you the events that are coming up at the brand new club after Christmas.
Yes.
Excellent.
Super. So you know how we have the meat of the show?
Oh, it's the meaty thigh bone.
It is. Well, just before we get to that thigh bone...
We're meeting Dave and Louise.
We are.
Shh.
Shh, don't tell anyone.
Can't give you too much information.
We've got this week's Discord question of the week.
So if you know, we have Vanilla to Vixen, the Discord room. Again, that's all available on v2v.uk. And all you have to do is go on there and you can sign up. It's totally free to use our Vanilla to Vixen Discord room.
Yes, it is. It's a great platform for meeting people, isn't it?
It's very, very social.
Very social.
It's not a pick-up joint.
We were both going to say that.
It's not a pick-up joint. It's not a website like Fab Swingers. Fab Swingers is brilliant. We love Fab Swingers. It's not like Swing Hub or any of the others. It's a place for people who come to V2V events. Perhaps you listen to the podcast, or perhaps you go to other events at other places.
Yeah.
But it's for people that want to meet at events exclusively and talk about shit before.
Yes, exactly. So each week, Mr. Saucy puts on a question of the week.
He does.
We're very lucky because some of the members, they come out with the questions as well. So this is a question from one of our members.
And some of them have got rather imaginative minds. That's all I'm going to say. I don't know what lives in your brains or head, but I probably wouldn't want to visit there. It's worse than Stranger Things. You seen some of those things on Stranger Things?
There's a whole new meaning to the upside down.
Don't spoil it, listener. We've not watched it yet.
We've not watched it yet. No, we haven't. So this week's question of the week came from Old Blue Eyes.
A beautiful couple that have been to V2V and they're on Fab Swingers.
They are. So as it was the budget, Blue Eyes was saying he thinks Rachel Reeves is as fit as fuck, but he's not met anyone who agrees.
I'm probably not surprised.
No. His question was, does anyone else have a strange crush?
I see where he's going with this now.
Yes.
I see where he's going with this. Yeah.
Yes. So I'm going to read out some of the replies that he had. Some of these are hilarious. I'm not going to mention names again because obviously we haven't had permission.
Yeah.
So one of the replies was James May. In brackets, yes, I am ashamed.
James May.
James May.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That would be an interesting date. You know?
Would it?
Well, if the date didn't work out and your car wouldn't start afterwards, he could probably fix it.
Yeah, but they called him Captain Slow.
It's not all bad. You know, Eric Clapton was called Slow Hand.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, Slow Hand.
I never knew that.
Yeah, so there you go. Old Slow Hand, Eric Clapton, you know. The hair doesn't always get there fastest.
Okay, somebody else says, does Fiona from Shrek count?
I don't know. I'm not really into cartoons.
Talking of cartoons, what's the one cartoon that you think would come up in this question?
I know what's going to come up. Somebody's going to say Jessica Rabbit.
Jessica Rabbit definitely came up on this one. Yeah. Yes. I'm going to name and shame him for this one. So, Saucy, his was Lisa Tarbuck.
Okay, that's interesting. That's an interesting one. I don't know how to follow that up, really. Lisa Tarbuck.
The thing is, she's very funny. And it's like a lot of women find men that can make them laugh very attractive.
Okay.
And I think for some guys, it's the same thing.
Okay.
So if you find a woman who's got a good sense of humour, very attractive.
That'll be Rachel Reeves again with the budget. She's very inventive.
I'm going to name and shame old Blue Eyes again. So he says when he was a kid growing up, he also liked the blonde one out of Cagney and Lacey.
Oh, yeah, I'm with him on that.
Yeah?
Totally, yeah. Cagney, I think that was Cagney. Or was it Lacey?
No, I think Lacey was the dark-haired one.
Okay, Lacey.
I think it was Cagney, wasn't it?
Yeah. She was a beautiful woman.
Yeah. I used to love watching Cagney and Lacey.
I tell you who I fancied from that era.
Who?
Makepeace.
Oh, from Dempsey and Makepeace.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Who didn't? Yeah. Somebody else put Victoria Corran. She's married to the comedian David Mitchell.
Ah, yes, I know who you're talking about now. A blonde lady, yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes, so that was one. Somebody put Nicola Sturgeon.
We've got some very odd characters come to meet some. Nicola Sturgeon, that's like fancying Jimmy Cranky.
It's funny you should say that because Saucy actually wrote on trying hard not to post a picture of the Crankies.
Why is it very political this week?
Isn't it? Yeah. Susie Dent from Countdown.
Yeah. Nice bit of an intelligent, lady.
Yeah.
Nice bit of intelligent. Yeah, nice to, somebody in touch with going for the brains rather than the physicality. Yeah. Although she's beautiful as well.
Olivia Colman.
That's an interesting one.
It is. And Chitara. Is it Chitara?
I'm not sure.
She's a cartoon.
A cartoon Chitara?
Never heard of her. But
Chitara, is she from Thundercats?
I think she kind of looks a little bit like she'd be from Thundercats, but I wasn't really into that one.
Cartoons and politicians, very odd bunch.
Now, here's one I can relate to.
Yeah.
Brookside's Barry Grant.
Okay.
Yeah. And obviously Sybil Shepherd from Moonlighting.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But obviously I was a big thingy for Bruce Willis on that one. So
you liked Bruce. You liked a bit of Bruce.
I did like a bit of Bruce. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Somebody else said I secretly fancied the rabbit off the Cadbury's caramel advert.
Who didn't? the way she said, what was it? She used to say, "Relax with Cadbury's caramel." She drew it out of you.
Yes, she did. Do you know who did the voice for her?
No.
Miriam Margolyes.
No.
Yes.
Oh, my wank days are shattered. Oh, God.
Talking about her, I don't know if anybody's ever seen the interview that she did on Graham Norton.
No.
But she talks about how she was walking home somewhere and there was an ex-serviceman in a tree who was having a wank.
Okay.
And she asked him if he was okay and did he need any help, and she ended up finishing him off.
Oh, God. God.
But apparently somebody else had seen her do it and they'd also come up to her and said...
Well, did she climb up the tree?
No, he came down the tree and they were behind a bush, apparently. And she said she was doing her bit for the services.
Okay.
But it turns out that she ended up wanking about 3 people off in one night.
She's quite a girl, isn't she?
She is quite naughty. She's quite naughty. But if you get to watch the Graham Norton shows where she's on, she's hilarious. Somebody else has put they quite like Richard Osman.
Oh,
he's huge.
I'm saying like I'm surprised somebody's not put the Jolly Green Giant. So, yeah, okay.
So, but yeah, I mean, he's about like 8 foot something, isn't he?
He's got that quiet, demure sort of vibe about him, I would say. Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Again, going for a bit of intelligence, I like that.
Yeah. Somebody else has put Tina Fey and Steve Carell.
I don't know who they are.
Yes, you do. So Steve Carell was the guy in the American version of The Office.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Terrible version. The less better version of The Office, I will say.
Depends who you're talking to. Some people prefer the American version to the English version. I don't get why.
No, the British version is the only
definitely,
version.
Yeah. Somebody had a man crush on Ryan Reynolds.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
He's a handsome guy.
Yeah. I don't know. I find him a little bit annoying.
Okay.
If I'm completely honest. Somebody else said Davina.
I said Davina McCall.
Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I guess they've been, using a lot of tissues to her exercise videos. Possibly, allegedly.
Is that what they call it? Danny DeVito.
Oh, absolute classic.
Absolute classic, isn't it? Somebody else says Betty Hughes, but I don't know who she is.
I think she worked at the laundrette down the road. I don't know. I don't think she's famous. I think the idea is you're meant to pick famous people.
Yeah.
Do you know what mine is, Mrs. N?
What?
I've got two.
Okay.
Sabine Schmidt.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The late, great, beautiful Sabine.
You'd always get a touch on when she was on the telly.
For anybody that doesn't know, she's a racing driver and she was on Top Gear and she famously raced a transit van around Nürburgring.
She did.
In Germany.
Yeah.
And she was just beautiful.
Yeah, she was.
I guess that's a bit boring. My other one that's probably a little bit left of field, I would say.
Yeah.
Serena Williams.
Yeah, you have always had a thing for her.
Serena Williams, the tennis player.
What is it, though?
I think she's beautiful, I think, and she's just got natural, I think, probably the confidence.
Do you think that's what it is? She would crush you in those thighs.
She would crush me. She's very religious as well. So I don't think she'll be at V2V. I don't think so, no. A very strict father. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work.
So do you remember Billion, 71, who was
Absolutely.
on the podcast the other week?
Yeah.
Sally Phillips.
Oh, that's an interesting choice.
I don't think that's a weird crush. I mean, I get that.
Yeah, totally, yeah.
Absolutely
she's
get
a
that.
beautiful lady, yeah.
Here's one that you will relate to.
Okay.
Priti Patel.
Again, I like a strong woman. And Priti Patel is that strong woman. We've gone back to politics again. I can understand that.
Yeah.
There'll be 1,000 people smashing their speakers as I speak. But yeah, I can understand that.
Velma from Scooby-Doo.
Oh, that's just ridiculous.
Why?
I'm not into the cartoons.
Are you not into the cartoons?
No.
Yeah, but they have made an actual film, haven't they?
Oh, yeah. I'd take it back. It could be.
you.
It could be the actual real version.
Here's another one that I totally get. Greg Davis.
Really?
There is something incredibly attractive about that man.
Okay.
I don't know what
giant.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but yeah, I could quite easily.
Okay.
Greg, if you're listening.
Greg, if you're listening and you want to come to the V2V club.
Yeah, exactly. We're back to Miriam Margoyle. Somebody's actually put that. Yeah.
Well, all you've got to do is climb up a tree
and have a wank. Yeah.
Take a couple of tissues with you. She'll finish you off.
Felicity Kendall.
She was a big heartthrob in the 70s.
I think she was a dirty girl.
She got that twinkle in her eye.
Yeah,
Who knows?
absolutely.
Who knows?
Yeah. Sarah Millican.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, again, she's a funny lady.
Yeah, and I think she could be quite naughty.
And then just one more.
Okay.
Nigella Lawson.
That's not left of field.
It isn't really, but I understand why.
The woman is pure filth.
She is.
The way she says microwavy.
No, microwavy.
Microwavy, that's the one. I'm tugging myself off before the credits. Honest, the woman's just pure filth.
Honestly, guys, I love the question of the week. I think you guys are brilliant for playing along with it. So thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Your contribution is what makes V2V. That's what we always say.
Yes.
And as I say, for all our members and people that have attended all our events, you can get V2V membership to the V2V club. And it's a lifetime membership.
Yes.
It's on sale now on v2v.uk. Once we reach a certain number, we will temporarily close the membership.
Okay.
Because we can't have like 10,000 members that are all wanting to get to nights in the early stages.
Yes.
So it's only fair that we have a limited membership to begin with, so that it gives everyone a fair crack at getting sort of entrance into the events.
You just said the word crack and entrance all in the same sentence.
Well, that's what it's all about, really. You know? But let's not go there. And let's not even talk about the back door entrance.
Oh, no, let's not.
So, as I say, quick reminder, the club is opening on the 6th of February, 2026. I can't believe it.
Oh, don't.
And we've got about 7 weeks to do a DIY SOS.
Absolutely. Do you think we could speak to Nick Knowles?
I don't know if it'll get broadcast.
No, probably not.
Can you imagine? And now here we are in the playroom. Don't know if that'll work for daytime television.
No, maybe not. Maybe not.
But anyway, that's enough of all that.
Yep.
It's time for the thigh bone of the show.
Oh.
From one brand new club to another.
Yes.
And this club is so far up north. It's so far up north, you can almost see the oil rigs in the English Channel.
Okay.
You know the English Channel?
I do know the English Channel.
You dip your toe in and you've instantly like Mr. Freeze. Absolutely. And it's so far up north. And we are going to join now the owners of the brand new Babylon Club. And now joining us on the wonders of the interweb, it's Dave and Louise from the amazing Babylon in South Shields.
Hi, guys.
How are we doing, guys?
Hi.
Okay.
We're very excited to meet you both. Your club has been in the press and we've seen lots of things on Fab Swingers. We've heard lots of things about it, lots of positive, good things. And so thank you very, very much for joining us today on the podcast. And hopefully you can tell us how you got into all this monkey business.
Well, it's a long story.
It is. That's all right. It's a long podcast.
It's fine.
If we start at the beginning then, how did you guys get into the naughty hobby, as we call it?
Well, I've been in it about 5 or 6 years now.
Yeah.
It's something I'd always wanted to do, and then met somebody who was also into it, so kind of got into it through them, and then we met a little bit after that, didn't we?
Yeah.
We've been in it for since the dawn of time.
I think I was probably born into it. Yeah, it's been a long old time. So probably about 15 years again, met somebody and ended up going to different clubs, trying them out, and that's just how it develops, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then we met about 5 years ago. So
Yeah.
Do you mind me asking how you guys met?
We met at a private party that he was having at his house.
one of those parties.
Yeah.
Those
A
parties.
naughty party, I
A
know.
naughty party. Yeah.
That's just destiny, that is. Just
destined to
destiny.
be.
I've never looked back since.
So you've always kind of been into the club scene then, even before you broached the idea of opening your own club?
Yeah, we've been to a few around the country and things. You've been quite a lot more than me, haven't you? Been into it longer, but
Yeah, we've tried a few clubs. It's obviously something you kind of dip in and out of. You go on the scene for a little bit, you do a few clubs, you kind of drift off into normal life a bit, but you always come back to it.
Yeah.
It's one of those things you always kind of gravitate back towards, isn't it?
That's why we prefer the naughty hobby as opposed to the lifestyle, because we think like the lifestyle, it has connotations of it being like permanent, full time. It's what we do this all the time, and you don't, do you? Like you say, it's something that you can pop into. It's like a round of golf.
it is, though, isn't it? Because people think it's amazing when they speak to us about the club, and they're like, "Oh, it must be great." And it's like, I've literally just been down and I've had me rubber gloves on, cleaning, and it's not sexy.
I don't
it's
know.
just like any other job.
To some people, rubber gloves are very sexy.
Latex free.
That's our new Tuesday night.
I love it. So how did you go from just attending clubs? Obviously, you met you both already in the hobby. How did that conversation start where you suddenly thought to yourselves, do you know what? We'd like to open our own place.
That was you, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, I guess it was me. Obviously, going to a lot of different clubs, you see all the different variations and different styles of clubs. All different clubs offer different things for different people. There's no kind of one set structure of a club.
That's so true.
This is so true.
Yeah, often we get lots of messages, but the number one question is, what is the best club? And you can't answer it because the best club for one person might be a terrible club for somebody else.
Absolutely.
That's exactly it. And every club offers something different.
Yeah. And we always say, when you do this sort of hobby, as you call it, it's all about the choice, isn't it? And how you're feeling on that moment, on what it is that you're going to do. And I think clubs are exactly the same. we're quite a chill vibe and things like that. So one weekend you might just want to come in and it'd be really, really chill and a little bit more intimate and things. And then another weekend you might be thinking, I want to go and party and it be a bit more like on it and things like that.
Yeah, more full on it.
Yeah. And everybody's club sort of represents something else. So I think we're lucky that we've kind of maybe hit a little niche that wasn't there before, especially like in the area and things.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
So could you give us a virtual tour of your club? Because we're not luckily enough to have been to your club yet. So if you kind of run through me, give me a virtual tour. Is it kind of a town club? Is it in the middle of nowhere? What would I see if I was coming to your club?
We're really close to the town centre. Literally, you could walk to the main street of South Shields sort of within 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So we've got the public transport links literally behind we're building. So we're on quite a main road down to the town centre, but we are literally just a door.
Brilliant. We call it hiding in plain sight. I love
it. Absolutely.
That's exactly it. We're discreet, very discreet.
It's one of those if you know things.
That's exactly what we say,
Until the press put the picture of the door on the
thanks for that, guys.
Tell the world.
But we get messages all the time, don't we? People going, I've walked up and down the street, I can't see you. And we're like, God.
I think they kind of expect flashy lights and nude ladies in the window, Amsterdam style. We are literally just a door. We're very, very discreet, very well hidden, and I think people get surprised by that. So the kind of vibe was 1920s speakeasy.
Oh,
beautiful,
nice
Art Deco speakeasy, and that starts from the door when you come in. So it is a speakeasy style door with a little hatch. It's a very 1920s, very, very Art Deco, very of its style.
Where did that theme come from? Was it something that you'd thought to yourself, if I owned a club, I want it to be that?
That's all me. Yeah. I'm a huge fan of that era of the Art Deco style of the old clubs, the speakeasy clubs.
Yeah, the Great Gatsby, that kind of thing.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And from a business point of view as well, it doesn't date.
That's exactly it. Yeah.
That's so true.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a really good point.
Because if you make like an ultra modern club in 5 years, it's not going to be ultra modern anymore, is it?
It can look tired. It can look
really dated. So
with the resurgence of things like Tommy Shelby and all that kind of drama.
Yeah, there's lots of those period times.
Every generation, it's a hit now with every generation, isn't it? So absolutely.
That's exactly it, yeah.
That's nice. So do you have like a minimum age at your club, a maximum age? Do you have wide age ranges for the Babylon?
From 21 up.
21 to whatever. We're not going to... We don't have a maximum age. You don't want to turn people, because people are in this lifestyle, for a long time. Sometimes, I've done it for a long time, and I hope to be doing it when I'm in my
when you're
70s and 80s.
Absolutely.
Still a spring chicken. Still a spring chicken at 70s.
Yeah, so we kind of cater for all ages. Yeah, and we have had that kind of representation in from 20s up to 70. So
that's brilliant.
I love it. I think it's brilliant.
I mean, when we first went to Liberty Elite, John, the owner, the original owner of Liberty Elite, was 79, I think.
Yeah, I think he was. Yeah,
79 with Libs.
Yeah, he was on the documentary, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I remember watching that and thinking, what a legend.
He is definitely a legend.
Yeah, absolutely.
So when people come in through the door and they've got the reception, do they get a tour?
Absolutely. Yeah, so it's a kind of standard thing that all good clubs should do. So as soon as you come in, you do a good introduction, you do a little walk around, you explain the rules of how it works. You also check if they've been to clubs before, so that they know what to kind of expect, so nothing's a big surprise. And you've also got to do all the health and safety and the fire and this, that. And so everybody who comes in gets literally a step-by-step through the entire club. They get shown all the facilities, introduced to people as we go around. So yeah, it's we're very hands-on in terms of making sure people are welcome when they come in. And I think that's represented well in our verifications on if you pop onto Fab Swingers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Our verification so far has been outstanding in terms of people coming in and how welcome we are to them, which is
And is yours a licensed club as opposed to...
We are.
Yeah, fully licensed, yep. So it's
Yeah,
not
fully
bring
licensed,
your own,
absolutely.
it's fully licensed. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. You don't want to be carrying big carrier bags full of stuff.
I know. Instead of just logging all the beer upstairs.
Yeah, we have to carry it all in, unfortunately.
And out.
Tell us a little bit more about the layout then. How is your layout? Are you on different levels? Are you on one level?
Yeah, so we're on 2 different levels. Excuse me. We have the bar level, which is where we are now. We have a little stage behind us. And then we have a few other seating areas to the club. So we have like a little kind of chill out area down the bottom. We have another a large kind of social area, which kind of gets really busy, people chatting and things. We're a very, very social club. And then down the bottom of this floor, we have some playrooms down the very end. Yeah. We have the pineapple room.
Yeah.
We have a dildo room. And we have a dog room.
Okay.
The dildo room.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I ask a stupid question? Why is it called the dildo room?
So, should we tell the real? Let's just tell the real story.
Yeah.
So, obviously, when we were building the club, like we had to try everything out because Dave literally built everything from scratch. The beds from wood, from wood, every wall you see in the club, absolutely everything he has built. And so, obviously, we had to test everything out.
Of course.
So we're in the middle, what's the middle room alone there, which we didn't didn't have a name then, did it? And so we tried it out. We made a bit of a mess in there. So we went for breakfast with decorator the next day, and I was like, I'm really sorry, but you're going to have to repaint that room with a more wipeable paint. And he was like, oh, you're joking us. So we're like, well, instead of painting the whole thing, shall we maybe just put like a dado rail and you do beneath that? And then it just became a bit of a joke. Then we went, we'll stick a dildo rail up. So before we knew it, we were ordering plaster of Paris and a couple of cock-shaped cake molds, and we've literally stuck them on a plank of wood, painted them gold, and it's the dildo room.
Oh, I love that. I love how things just kind of naturally develop, though. With you know,
the whole place was really organic like that.
Brilliant.
Like we found the pineapple wallpaper and went to the decorator. Oh, we're like, do you mind just hanging that upside down? And we were like, oh, for God's sake. So yeah,
that's fantastic.
I'm so glad we got the exclusive on the dildo room.
Me too. Definitely.
Everybody will have a dildo rail by the end of next year.
I love it.
We've got to have that as like the top of the programme notes. That's clickbait if ever I heard it.
I'll send you a picture of it.
Dildo rail.
Definitely. I think it's somewhat of a dream for a lot of swingers to actually own their own club, isn't it?
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure it must be.
We've been on both sides of the curtain, so to speak. We've worked in the club, and we've also obviously hosted, and we've just been guests at club. And as you kind of get into it and work behind the scenes, you realise that it's not quite so sexy as you first.
Really not.
Absolutely not. You do not do this for the sexiness of it or the glamour, because it does not exist at all.
So how long has the club been open, guys?
5 weeks now.
5 weeks, yeah.
5 weeks we've been open.
That's amazing.
Would you say, I'm finding this interesting, the more people that we talk to on the podcast and how the hobby is kind of evolved. Are you finding that it's more social side to it? People think more about the social side rather than the sexy side?
I think there's it depends on the crowd, doesn't it?
It does.
Because the weekend just gone was all about the socialising, wasn't it?
Very social.
Because we're quite a small club, and the way that it's set out, it forces people to be social. So, like, especially if people are new, or even if they're not, everybody's really close to each other. So conversations just sort of really happen. Yeah. But then the weekend before, it was just all about the action, wasn't it?
Straight in the door, and everybody's straight into action. So it depends on the night and the vibes that people are feeling. Yeah, and who turns up. Well, that's kind of difficult for us. That's what we can't control as to how the evening develops in terms of whether people want to be more social or if they want to be more active in terms of what they want to do.
Yeah.
But the club itself, it lends itself to both.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We're lucky in terms of where we have our social areas are a little bit separate from where the play areas are. So if we have people who just want to be social, that's absolutely brilliant because we have that space for them to do that.
Yeah.
But if they want that to develop further, it's a step away to our play areas. So it's nice having a little bit
I think it's really nice to have that separate area, because if you like, for us with, you know, our parties, when we've done it, we attract a lot of newbies. And they can obviously be quite nervous. And we always say to everybody, look, the night is what you want to make it. Nobody's asking you to do anything you don't want to do. But if you can just go to a social area and feel comfortable there, because still to this day, there are people out there that expect to walk into a club and see everybody shagging.
Like
Absolutely.
The last days of Rome.
Yes.
We get messages all the time.
Every day, people saying that kind of thing. When you walk in, is everybody just already having sex? Once I arrive, are they all going to be having sex when I walk in?
Yeah.
That's one of the most frequently asked questions.
Yeah.
As we know, it's clearly not that way. It's not that way at all. But we're very lucky because being a new club, we've had a lot of newbies who...
I think because it's been in the press, hasn't it? It's opened that conversation with people who are like local and things. And
have always wanted to experience it, but not go to an established club. And the fact that we're new as well, I think it puts them in a better position to come and try things out with us. So we've had lots of newbies who've never done clubs before, which is great.
That is really good.
That's brilliant. Yeah. And you're a private members club, aren't you? So it's membership only. I think that's great as well, because you've always got that safety thing that everyone's kind of checked out a little bit, and
absolutely.
So you got the security as well, which again, it's essential for the lifestyle, isn't it? For people to feel safe.
That's really important to us as club goers as well. Not only the fact that it's our business, but as club goers, we would like to go somewhere that has that kind of level of security. So we know people are there are all good. They've all been checked. You know, everybody knows who everybody is. So that to us is quite integral, really.
That's it. And we do a pre-booking as well on the website, regardless of whether you're a new member or an existing member. So we know exactly who's in the building. We know exactly who they are. We know exactly that they've been vetted. So if, God forbid, that there was any sort of issues or trouble or anything like that, we literally could ring the police or whoever needs to be informed and be like, these are the people and this is how you get in touch with them. And we've worked really closely with the local police and things like that. We've done some training with them, and
we've done a few bits of training with the
vulnerability training and things like that with them, and we've told them, like, just pop in anytime. When we're open, come to the door, have a look round, they're dying to come.
Oh, you beat me to it. I was just about to say, I bet they've taken you up on that offer.
They have, we've had a few visits from them. They literally popped in to make sure things are okay for us. We've had no issues with anybody else, and they're just kind of making sure we're okay, which is great.
That can be quite risky if somebody just walks in a police uniform. You could get a lot.
That's exactly what we said. They'll be getting shoved on the stage and people will be like, put the on and things. We'll have to be like, no, they're really pleased. But in fairness, they've been really good, because obviously they keep checking in with when they're like, have you had any problems, any because obviously it is a controversial club for people because they don't understand sort of what goes on and things like that, so people do get a little bit frightened of that. And I mean, luckily we haven't really had much hate or backlash or anything like that, but they keep checking in just to make sure everything's all right, and they're like, any problems, report it, because it is a hate crime at the end of the day. Like, if we're open to LGBTQ club or anything like that, people wouldn't say sort of quite hurtful things and be quite judgmental, because...
we say that all the time, that obviously the swingers clubs it's kind of like the non-monogamy is almost like an extension, a little bit of LGBT. But I feel... this is just my own personal opinion, that sometimes we don't get the same level of respect or the same protection, I'm going to say. And
I think we're very lucky at the fact that the police have been really good and really open with and really, really supportive. And so was the local authority, to be fair. I think obviously to begin with they were a little bit shocked and things, but sort of as it was explained more to them and things like that, and how the vetting process would go and things like that, they were like, well, you're literally going to be the safest bar in the borough.
Exactly. And I think the other thing is when you can get to talk to them personally, they can see, you know, you're not some type of weird alien who's going to jump on them and attack them because
absolutely,
they can see that you just literally normal, lovely, caring people.
Yeah.
We've had that openness and transparency from the beginning, from when we first started the process in terms of speaking to the council and getting our licensing and things like that. We've been totally open exactly with what we are. And that has really helped us, I think, because like you just said, they understand and they appreciate who we are, what kind of people we are, and they can see it for what it is, which is great.
And we're lucky that licensing have been quite forward thinking because, like you said, you are generally just a bar. You know, that's all we are. It's just that we're providing amenities for people to...
It's a private members club, isn't it?
To do whatever they want, like the consenting adults and whatever happens along in those areas is...
I think the thing is, because the top priority isn't about going out and getting drunk, because people want to have a good time. They want to remember that they've had a good time.
Absolutely.
That's why it becomes less of a risk.
Yeah.
So to me, there should be more clubs like that out there.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah. More the merrier.
It is interesting, especially when you compare it to kind of some of the behaviour that has gone on. I mean, we're all of a certain age. I think we're all kind of like a similar age. And back in my day, like the nightclubs, some of the behaviour of some of the nightclubs was shocking.
That's exactly what we say. There's probably more going on in the nightclubs toilets than there is in here sometimes.
Yeah. At the end of the day, the clubs are a safe haven for people who want to do what they want to do.
Yeah.
And the people who aren't interested in that or that lifestyle or anything to do with it don't have to have anything to do with it. They don't have to come into the club. It doesn't have to exist in their realm. So we're happy to provide that safe area for people who want to do what they want to do.
Yeah, and surrounding neighbours and things, you're not going to get swingers walking out of a club being really leery and loud. They're going to be quiet. They're going to be quiet. They're going to get back into their car. And they're going to go.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And again, this is exactly what the police said to us. They were literally like, if we didn't know that you'd opened, we wouldn't know you were there because we've literally had not one person say anything. Like, there's been no phone calls, we're so quiet. And
we were open 3 weeks and they literally said, we didn't know, we would not have known you were even open. And we've been open 3 weeks. We're that quiet under the radar.
Yeah.
And like you said earlier, it's people who need to know where we are, and that's how we need to keep it. Yeah.
So how many days are you open, guys?
At the moment, we're open a Wednesday evening and a Friday and a Saturday.
There's a lot of clubs do the whole traditional couples only on a Saturday, single guys on a Friday. Is that the same for you?
Not yet, because obviously with being new, we need to build it up and things like that. And loads of people have thrown ideas at which we will definitely be doing in the future, sort of like more things like bar nights and curvy girls and all that sort of stuff. But we're starting off slow.
Yeah, building it up,
getting my name out there, because there's no point in going full force and being like, right, we're open however many days and we've got all these events and then a handful of people come and...
The last thing we want to do is kind of dilute it across too many nights of the week with being a new business, trying to establish ourselves. So to kind of keep those key nights and try and get everybody coming to those nights to start with and begin with, then that's kind of where we're going at the moment.
Yeah. Do you have hosted nights, or are you considering hosted nights?
We are, absolutely. Yeah. We're chatting with a few different people who have different ideas for different events, and we're absolutely open to any kind of events like that. We want to be a kind of club that will cater for all needs. So if there are any kinks, any fetishes, if anybody has an organisation or a club that they run where they need a venue to provide whatever it is they want in that space, then we're happy to provide that space for them.
We have a lot of hosts listening to our show, so there you go.
Yeah, hosts, feel free, get in touch.
Get in touch, Babylon. With your permission, we will put all your details, how to contact you, on the programme notes. There you go. So I think the hosted nights, it offers kind of like a new venue and everything. I always think it makes it exciting for travelling hosts to then sort of. And we were just talking about this, weren't we, Mrs. N, this week, where there's more and more hosts now that seem to be taking their parties on the road and travelling around.
Not sort of sticking exclusively to one area, are they?
No.
Which I think it's great, because if you do have. I mean, one of the reasons why we did our tour, wasn't it, is because we got people all over the country were saying, oh, it's too far away for us to come. We wish you were a bit nearer. And so we were, you do, don't you? You listen to what people say, you listen to what they ask for. And that's why we decided, look, let's just take V2V on the road. Let's see how we get on. We had a great time.
I also think as well, with bringing different hosted parties, you'll always get, well, we found in our experience that you'll get people that probably would never dream of visiting a certain club, all of a sudden, because they're hosts that they know and they go to their parties regularly, and if they go to another club, they'll then try out that other club, which is really nice. We're all
absolutely,
we're all for building the whole community and keeping it as a whole community.
Absolutely.
I don't see, and I've never seen the point of like fierce opposition.
There's absolutely no point in that. I mean, when you look at sort of the north, especially, we don't have that many clubs.
Really?
I mean, if you sort of look from sort of Leeds upwards, I think we're only the 5th.
Yeah,
really?
Within that area,
there's really not a lot, and
it's a huge radius where we exist. There's only 5 clubs in total.
Wow.
Yeah,
come on,
we have 3 in the north.
Oh no, that's what you're doing.
I know.
But I was going to go back to what Dave said earlier about every club is different.
Yeah.
So I don't think you have that competitiveness because not
there's
every
no need
club,
for it.
Yeah, exactly. Some clubs are going to be good for some people and some aren't. And so
that's
just having that variety, isn't it?
And we always say that. We say people should try all clubs just to find that club that you enjoy or that you prefer going to regularly. It's great if you want to try different clubs, different weeks.
Yeah.
Everybody has their own personal preferences, like you're saying. They'll find that one that they actually gravitate towards.
Yeah.
That's it. And it's the same as when we set up. One of the things that we were very conscious about was not stepping on anybody's toes. And so we looked at when the other clubs had their events and things like that, because obviously we didn't want to put our events on the same time and things like that, because what's the point in diluting it? And
absolutely.
We want everybody to be successful.
So I do have another question for you guys. Yep. You said you've been open 5 weeks now. Was it everything you thought it was going to be?
Was it everything? That's a really difficult question. It's different to how we thought it was going to be. It's.
I think for me personally, we kind of thought maybe a little bit naively, well, we'll rock up on a Friday afternoon, a Saturday afternoon, and do a few bits, open, go home. I personally found it really hard to get into a bit of a routine with it.
Yeah.
There's a lot more behind the scenes.
Yeah, because anybody who's self-employed will know it's never ending. It's the constant messages, the admin, the accounts, the stock, the cleaning. The list is endless. So I think in some respects we probably were a little bit naive to the gravity that you would be doing, because I mean it's never ending. I mean, like, we could be sat at 11:30 at night, be like, oh, go to bed now, and then some messages pop up on one of the socials or whatever, so you're there for another 20 minutes, half an hour, aren't you? And
it's that whole thing, isn't it? I'll just do that and then I'll go, and you never do. It's just one more thing.
Absolutely. And that's how it is. It's constant networking, it's constant messaging, it's part of what you have to do. It's great that we're getting that kind of interest that people want to know, want to get in touch and want to ask questions about coming. And, we have to expect that 24 hours a day.
That's fine. I think for me it's more when do you come and do the cleaning, when do you go and do the stock run, and it's, do you do it straight away, or do you need a day or two to have off? And it's just finding a new normal routine, isn't it? As boring as it sounds.
Yeah, I mean, it's such early days, isn't it? So it's going to take you time to get into your rhythm a little bit.
Absolutely. So.
Are you guys on? You're obviously on Fab, and are you on Swing Hub?
Yeah,
we're on FetLife as well. We're Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all that sort of stuff. So,
are you going to do sort of fetish nights, that kind of thing?
Hopefully, yeah.
Again, absolutely. Yeah. Like you said, we're just kind of building up the regular nights, which are your Fridays and Saturdays, which are kind of key to this whole lifestyle. That is when the main influx of business is always Friday, Saturday nights. But future-wise, absolutely. We want, like we said before, we want all the fetish. any kind of organisations or events, we're more than welcome to come here because it's a great venue for that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got a fantastic dungeon, even if I do say so myself. With dungeon is just, I love it. It's my favourite room in the house.
Oh, awesome.
That's fantastic.
It is.
And I can imagine you could be quite naughty in the dildo room as well.
That's just got you, hasn't it, Mr.
Absolutely.
You so want to go...
When you come up and visit, we'll keep it reserved for you.
Oh, I'm definitely holding you to that.
I don't think I'll cope with the accent and the dildo room as well. That would be too much.
Quick night.
It could well be.
Do you have like ideas for like phase 2? Do you have plans for the future? Is it something, or is it something that you just want to let sort of develop naturally?
Yeah, I think we're going organically with it, aren't we? Like you said, we're just building it up, and it's very early days.
Yeah, and we're very much listening to what everybody's saying when they come in. Like, especially when people come, we always say, give me your feedback, because we could think we've built a perfect club, but that's a perfect club for us.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily a perfect club for other people. And we have had feedback, and when people have, we're very lucky that we've already had quite a lot of returning customers. And they give us feedback, and then the next week they'll come and we've implemented that, and they're like, oh my God, I can't believe you've listened to it. And it's like, but that's what it's about. We'll listen to what people want and hopefully just grow it organically with what it is that people are after.
Yeah,
like Louise said, we've built this kind of based on what, or me, I guess, on what would be an ideal club in my mind, our mind. But again, that doesn't work for everybody. So the feedback we get, like Louise says, is great. You know, if people think there's something else we need to add or change slightly, then we're listening to that, and we're just kind of going with the flow with that, which is what people want.
That's fantastic.
It is. So do you do, there's a lot of clubs out there that they are proper like dress down clubs. So as soon as you walk in, you dress down. Are you one of those clubs, or do you?
No, we're not. It's a difficult thing to implement, especially when you have a lot of newbies coming in who are not comfortable with that. Yeah. But like we said before, the great thing about our club is we have that kind of separation. So our dungeon is weirdly upstairs on the third floor.
I like it. Turning it on its head. That's what we like.
That's exactly it.
It's like a naughty tower. I like it.
I like it. The naughty tower.
We may steal that.
It's like dirty Disney.
We'll let you have one of them. We'll let you have the naughty tower.
It is.
The further up you go, the naughtier it gets.
Yes.
See what happens on the roof.
So do you have like a specific dress code at all for attending your club?
We say smart casual. So we kind of say, this is another question we get asked all the time. You know, what is a dress code? And we say smart casual. Whatever you'd wear to go out for drinks if you're going around town, or a club, a normal date night, general club in town. We just say, you know, dress to impress as well.
Yeah. Absolutely,
that's quite important. So it's no workwear, no torn clothing, no joggers. Just make a little bit of an effort, and people do appreciate that.
Yeah. I mean, personally, I prefer that kind of club, because for me, when you get dressed up, that's the start of your evening.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So I do enjoy that. But I do know that obviously that with the dress down clubs, a lot of people feel quite comfortable because everybody's on kind of like the same playing field, aren't they? If everybody's dressed down all together. So,
but what we say is with our naughty tower,
love it.
Yeah, the tower upstairs, the dungeon. What we say is, if you're up there, we do ask to dress down, because it's a little bit awkward if people are having fun up there, and it's a huge expansive like play area, public play area. If you're getting down to it, the worst thing you can have is looking over to a couple of people stood fully clothed.
That makes complete sense. I think in your play areas, you do want dressed down, don't you?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Otherwise, like you say, it's a weird thing. I've never been to a naturist resort or anything like that. But people say, don't they, that when you go to a naturist beach, you feel weird wearing your clothes.
Yeah,
you do. Because we've been to naturist events. We do naturist events and things like that as well. Yeah, and
you do. Yeah,
you would feel completely out of place if you had like even the slightest bit of clothing on. So
and the play areas are kind of similar kind of thing. So if you just got something in your boxers or whatever, then that's fine. But I totally get that.
But again, sort of the crowd that are in have kind of decided on their own, because again, we've had nights where everybody's just socialising in their normal clothes and things like that, and there's been other nights where one or two people dress down, then the whole crowd
they just
go and dress down, and so it's nice to be able to give people that choice and just go with the vibe of how people are feeling on that night.
It's so true, so true. Reminds me, I mean, I've been, for instance, again, take a club that we know well. So we've been to Liberty Elite many, many years.
Yeah.
And I've worked at Libs as well. And so I've been in the playroom many, many times, been totally comfortable in my boxers, but then gone in there to collect glasses when I'm in my shirt and my trousers. And there's people like having sex and doing all sorts of things. Excuse me, and I'm feeling really shy.
You're almost like, I don't know where to look. I just don't know where to look. It's just ridiculous. But it's just funny how it makes you feel that way.
So we have that when we do our show round, obviously. When people come in, we do give them a guided tour of the entire premises, like we said, show them where everything is, how everything works. And we do, we go up to the play areas and people are, getting down to it, and you are showing them, and you are having to explain what everything is in the room, but a very, very low volume, kind of disturb people. And it does feel slightly awkward, but it has to be done, unfortunately. These people have to be showing where everything is. So
they do.
Do you have an entry cut off at all for your like reception or when people come in?
Yeah, so is it 11 on the Wednesday?
11 on the Wednesday
and 1 on the Friday and Saturday.
Okay, that's
cool. And what time do you open the doors?
8 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
What time do you finish?
So we say 2. We're actually licensed from 10 in the morning until 4 in the morning.
Oh my God! You can serve breakfast.
Yeah, absolutely.
Should we put that in as a suggestion?
Naughty breakfast.
Yeah, so we'll book out the dildo room and we'll have breakfast as well
with 2 sausages.
Yeah.
At least it must be a quiet day. So we say 2, and then that gives us the option, because we did find in the first few weeks that sort of 12, 1 o'clock, it kind of tails off a little bit.
Yeah.
So we're like, it didn't really make much sense staying open for maybe 1 or 2 people who might want to stay till 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
So we said 2 o'clock, didn't we? And then if everybody's still having a good time and things are happening, then we've got that option that we can stay open till 4.
Yeah.
We're not going to cut people off who are in the middle of having a great night.
No, it's essential.
It's like, come on, hurry up.
Lights up. Out we go. Yeah.
I have physically seen that done. I've physically seen that in a club where somebody's gone, come on, finish.
It's that banging on the doors, isn't it? Yeah. So we don't want to be like that. So we do say 2 o'clock, but if it's all still swinging and going well,
so to speak.
We'll extend that a little bit, because we can't stay till 4.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's good to have that option, isn't it? Because like you say, it's nice that you can sort of wait to see how the night progresses, and if it's going to go that way, then at least you can say, let everybody just carry on and enjoy themselves. So
exactly, and going back to that, the early license from 10 o'clock, that again is another thing for future, where if we want to hold daytime events, morning events, coffee mornings for groups, diverse groups, whatever, where we're also available, we can do that anytime anybody wants to use this space for an event. Whatever kind of, that could just be a kind of a social event as well.
So your social groups, if we've got many people that run socials again. So again, look at the podcast program notes. We have a venue that wants you. So
exactly.
10 o'clock onwards, absolutely. Yeah.
So So can you guys literally doing this full time then?
Pretty much. I've still got my other job. But I'm lucky that I'm self-employed in that as well, so I can kind of
But the future for us is that this will be full time for us both. That this will be our main employment. Yeah, absolutely. And you know yourself, it does take a lot of work, even just open just for those, at the moment, just those 3 nights.
Yeah.
That in itself is still a full-time job.
I remember it well when we first went to Libs. I remember people saying to John, "We're like, well, what do you do in the week then? You know, to make your time." And he kind of just used to give this look to them, didn't he?
Like this.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Does not end.
And you know, I have spent 7 hours cleaning that hot tub out at the it's not a part-time job at all.
No, it's not.
No, it's absolutely not. No.
So you guys said, you've got the dungeon in the Naughty Tower, which I'm loving this. So how many? And we've got the dildo room that we know about.
Yeah.
So what other rooms do you have? How many kind of play areas are there? And
so upstairs in the dungeon, we've got it's quite a big area. So we've got an open area where we've got a few different types of chairs, massage table, that sort of stuff. We've got an 8-foot by 8-foot orgy bed in the corner. And then we've got 2 jail cells up there as well. And then downstairs, on the same level as the bar further along, we've got 3 private playrooms.
awesome.
And that's what we got. Yeah.
That's
So we're just, like I say, we're just a small, intimate club.
We're about 1,500 square feet.
Yeah.
So the dungeon itself is about 600 square feet. So it's quite a large dungeon upstairs.
The dungeon sounds amazing with what you've
Oh,
got.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Is that something that you guys are into on the kink side?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. We
try anything, won't we?
Yeah, absolutely. We never say no to anything.
Should try everything 3 times.
Absolutely.
And this is how you end up with a swingers club.
Absolutely,
But the dungeon area is one of those places in a lot of clubs we've been to that hasn't really been a main focus. Some of them have been quite small or not quite what you expect.
Yeah.
So before we even did this, we looked at other dungeons. Thought that's something we really want to be key to our club is that dungeon area,
just not even for the kink and fetish, but even just like for a group area.
Yeah, for that public area where you can get a lot of people in there. Yeah, it's ideal for that.
Yeah, because I mean, for the launch, like the action that dungeon saw, I've never seen so many people in all my life. Like almost every inch of that dungeon was being used.
Everything was used. Yeah, great.
Filthy kinky people, honestly.
It was great. Honestly.
Yeah, we loved it.
Do you I mean, I know when Mr. N and I have done our events, and especially with the new beers, and you see people enjoying themselves, you get like a real proud parent feeling.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we were like that, absolutely. Yeah. And when you see all the things being used that you spend months building and preparing and thinking and planning about, and you go, it's working, those things are getting used how we expect them to be used, and people are loving the spaces that we've provided, then it's great. It is a great feeling.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. And you're going in your head, that works, that really well. I have to change that slightly just to adapt that a little bit. But just to see it all being work is fantastic, yeah.
It's good though that you are open to that, to notice when you think something isn't quite working. So maybe we need to tweak this, or maybe we need to change that, because you don't know, do you, until you start and you open and you start getting feedback.
That's exactly Obviously, the dungeon is we've made it quite a dark area on purpose. It's red lights and it's very low key lighting. And again, a bit of feedback was the lighting, just slightly adjust the lighting just a little bit. And straight away we did that, and it changed it enough for us to make a difference. So, you have to listen to the feedback. Yeah.
And I think when we were designing the club as well, we didn't want to be like everybody else, because as awful as it sounds, we really, really, really wanted to target women and have it a little bit more luxurious and a little bit prettier. And so like the design and things like that, like even like we say down to the lighting and sort of the things that we've put in the rooms, we wanted it to be a little bit softer than what we've seen maybe in other places.
And that even goes as far as the toilets in terms of
because toilets to women
are
very
yes
important.
They
There's nothing worse than going to a grubby toilet.
No, honestly, you could ruin an entire night with a dodgy toilet.
And ours are beautiful. We've had some really good feedback for the toilets, which is great.
But the thing is, we talk about this a lot, and it's almost like women are in charge.
Absolutely.
So, the fact that you've kind of honed in on that is brilliant.
And it's definitely worked to our advantage, because I think it was not last weekend, the weekend before, but we're really shocked when we had our pre-bookings and things like that we actually had more single females book than we did single males.
Yeah.
And we've had really good feedback off the females, haven't we?
Yeah.
That they do feel safe and it's a nice place to come and things like that. So we're really, really proud of that.
Yeah, you should be, my lovely. That's really good. That is so good.
I always say that the most important thing in a club is the owners and the hosts. And I can already tell your club is going to be so popular and such a success because of you two.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you very
Fingers
much.
crossed.
That means a lot, yeah.
No, honestly, you guys come. I mean, this is the first time we've met you. I know we've been chatting on WhatsApp, but this is the first time we've actually sat down and had a proper conversation. You are so warm. You are so friendly. You can tell how much you care. And it's that will make your club successful.
That's great to hear. Thank you, it means a lot.
And we just can't wait for an invite to come up and see your club.
Anytime you like.
Ourselves down here anytime.
I'm booking that dildo room, mate. I'm telling you now.
We're right by the Curry Mile as well, so you'll have a great time. Yes,
Wow.
That's good to know. That is really good to know.
Yeah, so that's another good thing about with where we're located. There's loads of little B&Bs, hotels, everything.
Yeah, it's a great place for a weekend.
Like literally, you can walk to all those things.
That's the most important thing, isn't it? Car parking, hotels nearby. That's what you need.
That's it. We're close to the A1, the A19. We've got the
direct links to Newcastle.
With the bus and metro system. We're 10-minute walk to the coast.
Yeah, 10 minutes to the beach.
We can seaside.
Wow. Exactly.
Yeah.
Naughty seaside
What more could you want?
Exactly.
We've got it all.
And a naughty tower.
Exactly.
I think we should have a little plaque in the naughty tower that says, as lovely named by Mr. and Mrs. N.
Honestly, that will never disappear now. That's going to be forever.
It is.
Guys, thank you so much for coming on today and sharing.
Thanks for having me and inviting me on.
Thanks, guys.
No, sharing your passion. And honestly, it makes us feel like our first time visiting a club. That's how it always makes me feel, isn't it? When we speak to owners of new clubs and things, and just to hear the passion and everything in your voice, you can tell how much this means to you. And as I said to you before, this is why it will be a success. I just know it will. So
thank you.
So yeah, I cannot wait. Babylon, anyone, and even people down south, if you want a trip up north.
Absolutely. Full negative weekend.
Yeah, definitely. Will you promise us one thing, guys?
Yeah.
Will you come back on the podcast at some point?
Absolutely.
We'll
give us an update on how things are going and where you're going with the club and everything else.
Absolutely.
We'll do that.
Amazing.
Definitely.
And as you're already one step ahead of us because you're open.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have a bit of advice for us?
Yes, don't.
Where were you about 6 months ago?
I was going to say that might be a little bit late, but thanks.
I think personally, I think one of the mistakes we probably made was it was 100% with focus, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we didn't have any us time at all. And the only thing we ever thought about was this place.
Yeah.
And I think we probably should have just had a minute every now and then, which we didn't do.
Yeah. Just step when you're doing it, just keep stepping back and refocusing, making sure that everything else that's going on in your life is still good. And then, you just have to take that little step back.
Yeah.
That's great advice.
Yeah.
That's
really
great
advice.
Just remember why you're doing it.
Yeah.
That's great advice. But my mum always used to say, when you're kind of going up the mountain, sometimes you stop and look back at how far you've come. And I always think,
absolutely. And that's one thing that you couldn't see, was it? I kept saying, it's amazing. And he's like, but it's not perfect. I'm like, you're never going to achieve perfection.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
But I think that's why you guys come across so well. You can see what a great team you are. and you need that sometimes. You need the one person to sort of keep you grounded a little bit and just remind you, like you say, look what you've done, look what you've achieved. I mean, we've had moments like that with regards to the podcast, because we sit in this little room every week and we forget people listen to us, and we forget that it changes people's lives and things. And it's so nice when we get messages like you guys with your feedback. People don't realise how much that means to you.
It really does,
It does. It means so much.
Exactly. And it just reminds you that you are doing the right thing.
Well,
we always get, don't we, when people meet us, that it's almost like they'll say, I feel like I already know you, because they've been listening to us. So the fact that they can hear you guys, they know what you sound like. So when they meet you, they will feel already like you have a connection with them, and that, you can't buy that kind of...
Oh, absolutely not.
No, absolutely not. That's what we hope from this. It'll be great. Yeah.
I cannot wait. I'm telling everyone, we have a listener on a bike who listens on his bike
bless him.
with his little earphones. Don't fall off your bike. I know it's a long way up to South Shields, but make it.
We're setting you a challenge.
Taxes off for it.
There you go, you see. There you go. Oh, it's been an absolute pleasure, guys, to chat to you and finally meet you. And we will definitely be coming for a visit.
Excellent.
Absolutely.
Your space is reserved in the dildo room.
Yes! Dave, Louise, thank you so much for coming on today. And we look to hear from you very soon for an update.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.